This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
And a pleasant good evening live from the Elgin High School gym, site of this matchup between the Elgin Lady Owls and the Guthrie Lady Blue Jays. Welcome in on a Tuesday night, and we've got plenty of basketball action on the network. In fact, 3 games of interest tonight, which will include the MacArthur Highlanders hosting the Dell City Eagles, and we've also got Altus with that very tough crossing Christian when it comes to the boys. And district settling. This is where it all kinds of settle down right here. This is the last mass dash to get your positioning before we start talking about area and regionals, and then on to state if you can punch your ticket to state. And that's a very elite group of 8 across the great state of Oklahoma in each class. Special night tonight here at the Elgin Gym because the boys football team for the Elgin Owls will be honored as academic state champions, and that is back-to-back. And we've got Superintendent Nate Merez. He'll join us at halftime for that, talk a little bit about the success of that, and then also a player and a coach from the Elgin football team represented in our OSN banquet that's coming up February the 26th. That's right around the corner, a Monday night. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be an exciting one for us to be able to announce our Coach of the Year, Player of the Year, and OSN Newcomer of the Year, and that will be at 7:30 Monday the 26th. Also, we want you to join us on the network. If you haven't already, make sure you download our app. It's free to download and free to watch. Just go to your Apple, Android, or either store, Apple or Android store. Just search the Oklahoma Sports Network and download. Download for free, and then also watch for free. And we've got all of that up on the network. Also, if you're at home and you're watching from your home devices on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV, we'd like to have you download that as well. And for those who are watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll be up on Facebook here in about 5 minutes or so. For those on Facebook, like us there, follow us there. You can join in on the fun. So we've got 4:11 before we tip this one off. We'll have the starting lineup and the national anthem. We want to say that the Elgin Tip and Booster Club is bringing you all of the Elgin home games, and they'd like to thank their 2023-24 basketball sponsors. They make it possible to provide gear, equipment, and other team opportunities for the Lady Owls and Owl teams. A big, hearty thank you. They like to give a big shout to Blue Screen Printing and then also IFH Photography for all of they do. So we're going to take a time out and be back as we're watching OSN basketball games of the week right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
They say the best way to be a good neighbor is to know your neighbors and give a little help when they need it. And when you need a little, you can find help at Ace Hardware in Elgin. Not only do they offer everything from grills to flowers, paint, hardware, and tools, they offer experience to help guide you through the process. And they're happy to take the time to make sure you can do it right. Ace Hardware of Elgin. They're more than just a hardware store. They're your neighbors. Ace Hardware, 7796 Highway 277 in Elgin.
Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers, just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available, or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome on board to a Tuesday night of fun with 3 games in action: Altus and Crossing Christian, MacArthur and Del City, and this matchup between the Elgin Lady Owls and the Guthrie Lady Blue Jays. And we're about 29 seconds before we have the national anthem and our starting lineups. Now, also, we have also got the 94-year-old birthday celebration. How about that? So a great opportunity. So we are going to take a time out so they can do the national anthem, and we'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Welcome back to the Elgin Gym, and we're going to have our starting lineups here momentarily. We'll start off with the Guthrie Lady Jays. They're going to be in their all dark, so it's going to be an all black uniform with some light blue. And that's going to be harder for an aging announcer to pick up on. No, their numbers are actually highlighted in a little bit brighter color, but you get the notion and you get the idea. Starting lineups is brought to you by Latonka Paint and Body. We make the dent out of accident. 580-529-7777. So the Guthrie Lady Jays with Reed and then Deitman wearing number 4. Morgan 21. Smedley is 23. And Miss Doolittle wearing number 35. All in the dark uniforms with the kind of the white numbers, and now the Elgin Lady Owls in all white with red numbers here in the Elgin Gym. Starting off with number 2 is Garrett. Of course, we've got Teleferro's coming up. It's the typical bench. Maddie Nez also gets the start. Really a great outlet later on is Kelby Carter, really trying to get the ball down to her. Her and Penley are dangerous to work with down at the low post, and we hope to see some of that action as well. So we're going to put 8 on the board for each quarter. Now remember, and I think most of you that watched basketball understand this, that they have eliminated the 1-and-1s, so that's no longer in play. So there's no more 1-and-1s, and so basically you'll have 5 team fouls per quarter. And that's how it works until you get into the bonus. Each foul is going to be a shooting foul with 2, so they'll go to the line for 2. The bonus is after 5 team fouls, and those get erased after each quarter. So we mentioned this game. We want to mention that you can pop back and forth. We appreciate when you do that, especially when you're on the app. It's easy to do, so you don't have to go to a website or that YouTube page or this Facebook. You can just go on the app once you've downloaded it, and you can watch. And so you can jump back and forth between the MacArthur-Del City game and the Altus Crossing Christian matchup, and this one here between the Elgin Lady Owls and the Guthrie Lady Blue Jays. So the whistle and the tip at center court, and it's going to be fielded by the Elgin Lady Owls, and she'll walk it up. Just underway. Get this thing started. Going to try to already, in a whistle, trying to go down to that low post position. And we have our first takeout from underneath. Say Elgin wearing their all whites, Guthrie in their darks. Looks for a little bit of a move there for Garrett. She gets it back out to Carter. Rifled pass to the corner over to Nez, and then back around. Bounce pass independently. Tries to get to Carter. Backdoor is up and again off the glass is 2. And Carter gets the feed and the assist to give the Elgin Owls the opening start with a 2-0 lead. And again, we're going to try low post, and a whistle down on the floor. So already our second, and both teams pick up 1 apiece. That foul is going to be on Maddie Nez. That's going to be her first. And to the line, shooting 2 for the Guthrie Lady Jays. Opportunity to tie this one up at the line. First shot is up, back iron's no good. Love when we've got full slate action of basketball. Kind of reminds me of the football season when you got 11 schools all on Friday night. I remember it was kind of fun having TVs up and everywhere. They get the 1. So 1 for 1 to make it a 2-1 Elgin advantage. Going to walk it in across the floor. Down underneath, up top for the perimeter. Back to Carter. Oh, and we're going to say a whistle on the floor away. And the Lady Jays will take it out underneath. Gets it across the timeline. Wants to set this one up. Outside corner, 3-ball on the way, and she connects. And just like that, the Guthrie Lady Jays take the lead after getting the 1 free throw. And we saw that the other night. Wide open threes. Kind of really put a little bit of defense, especially in basketball, the way the outside shooting is. And that's going to be underneath, and that's going to be up and in. So Penley answers, and we're all tied up at 4 apiece. Looks to make the drive. Going to slow the pace down just a tad bit outside. Takes the drive inside the paint, lets that one fly. No good, but the offensive board is good, and we're going to go to the line shooting 2. So just like that, Elgin has picked up their second team foul. That's going to be on Penley. That's going to be her first. So to the line, shooting 2. And we talked about how games can really pick up a lot of momentum, except for when you foul early, and Doolittle goes to the line to shoot her second. Try to bring Guthrie up by 1, and she does. So the Lady Jays connect at the line. And the Elgin Lady Owls will cross the timeline. Oh, they really want that low, and they're going to go to Carter, and that's really worked. That worked. We're going to keep an eye on that as Elgin retakes the lead by 1. But Carter really had a phenomenal output last go-around, and with their win last week. And a whistle on the floor against the Carl Albert Lady Titans. Carl Albert came up on the winning edge of that. That was really a separation for the district in a big way. Misses that one to try to tie. Deitman to the line for her second to try to tie this one up. Bounces once, twice, off the mark. Carter with the rebound. I'm going to look to come across. Oh, off the mark and almost steps at the line, but she's able to recover, but into the hands of Guthrie. Through the pass and no one home. Some dark jerseys down below. Going to set this one up with an Elgin 1-point lead, 6-5, and the clock down to 4:55 and counting in quarter number 1. A little give and take. Baseline. Reverses. Back outside corner. Eyeballs the 3. Doesn't take the shot. Then back up top. And we'll start anew. And there's a 3 ball out of the way. Misses the mark, though. Hits the rim. Carter with a quick rebound and an opportunity for the Elgin Lady Owls. They'll kind of slow things up. As Garrett looked to reset. Outside for Carter. Long ball. Throws that one out to Garrett on the other side. She's wide open, and she drains the 3. So Garrett nails the 3 to make it a 9-5 Elgin Lady Owl lead. Just 4 minutes, so halfway through quarter number 1. It's been back and forth for these teams, and especially with threes. And a combination of Elgin trying to go low post down below. Misses the opportunity, but Guthrie with the offensive boards. Outside again, drives, backs in, turnaround jumper, and she's fouled on the way in. And we'll go back to the line. And that's now the 4th. We look like Guthrie will be put in to the bonus shortly as Telefero gets her first, team's 4th, shot up and rims out. Still a 9-5 Elgin lead. Try to chip away at that. Shot number 2 coming up. Penley will check out of the ball game. Coach decides to go to the bench, bringing in Marissa Merez. Second shot. Up, and that rims in and out. Boy, you love to get those when you can have them. That's why they're called free. Carter with a rebound. Elgin crossed the timeline. 3:36 in quarter number 1. Back up top. We'll set it up. Loose ball. Carter was able to not come down with it. Trying to get it to her. And Guthrie with a steal. So the Blue Jays come quickly down the field, or down the court. Football reference and a hack shack down below. But as we mentioned, no 1-and-1s anymore. So we go to the line shooting 2, and we are now in the bonus. So the Guthrie Lady Jays will be in the bonus from here on out. That's not a good sign for Elgin. But the good news is the last trip down, they missed both. This one, not so much. Gets the 1 to go, 9-6. And Doolittle back to the line for her second. Penley will already have a short rest, will come back out. Second shot is up and in. 9-7. Elgin Lady Owls with just a 1-bucket lead. Quickly trying to get that down, but, Doolittle gets the steal, but then a steal back down the other way and a foul. Heads-up play by Garrett. Just right in the right place at the right time. And she'll go to the line shooting 2. It's now the second team foul by the Guthrie Lady Jays. So they got a little ways till they put Elgin in the bonus, but back to the line, gets the 1. Into double digits for the Elgin Lady Owls at 10. Second shot coming up. Up and in. That makes your score 11-7. At the 3:07 mark. Gonna cross. Oh, open man down below. That's, you got to box out for sure. That's a correction you'd like to make. And now we're back to a 1-bucket lead for the Elgin Lady Owls. 2:47 to go here in quarter one. Don't forget, boys game to follow. Second of our doubleheader right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Oh, from way downtown, and the bank is open for three. Garrett hits it. Gets the bank job for a three to make it 14. Coming back down the other way. Rims out. Loose ball. Picked up Guthrie. She'll take the three. Eyes it. Hits the front of the rim. Rebounded by Carter. So the Elgin Lady Owls. Loose ball. Pick it up, Miss Penley. She does. And a timeout is called by the Elgin Owls. So they'll take one. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
OSN Basketball live on the network, and you can download for free. It's easy access here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's a 14-9 Elgin advantage over the Guthrie Lady Jays. So we also got an exciting one with MacArthur and Del City and Altus and Crossing Christian. And that's all on the network as well, as Elgin called the timeout with 2 minutes left to go here in quarter one. The 5-point lead. Work that out to Carter, top of the key. She'll drive right, almost gets stolen. Back over to Garrett. Garrett, loose ball, and it is on the floor, and that's going to be picked up by the Guthrie Lady Jays, and a timeout is called quickly by Guthrie. Good timeout. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Toilet's clogged! Stop again! Oh, that's gross. Unnecessary clogging. 30-minute fix. We'll have you back and use the toilet in no time.
Don't let bad plumbing penalize you. Call Whitehead Plumbing today.
When plumbing problems hit hard like a linebacker, call an audible. Whitehead Plumbing is here to tackle them head on.
Whitehead Plumbing, the real MVPs. Yeah! Woo!
We're your plumbing MVP.
Guthrie at the timeout, takes it down the court, throws that one up for an air ball, and it goes out of bounds with the final $1:35 left to go in quarter number one. Elgin with the lead. They've only trailed once, the very beginning. Boy, she eyed that one up, and Merez didn't take it. She decides to drive, takes it strong to the hoop, and the bucket is good. So Telefaro gets the connection. And steps out on the line is the call. Always foot placement is important, so Guthrie with the turnover. Largest lead tonight by 7. Elgin Lady Owls. Penley. Down to Carter against 2 and then 3 defenders, and you can take your pick on who that's going to be on. Going to say it was tapped out of bounds, so my mistake. So last touch by Penley. So good defense by Guthrie. Outside for a long opportunity at the 3, and she'll go to shoot for. Going to shoot for 3. I say that's the old cardinal rule. Don't shoot or don't foul the three-point shooter, especially in clutch. Comes down and gets the first one and into double digits to bring it within 6. Second shot coming up. Up and in. So she sinks 2. And we say, don't foul the three-point shooter. And that's exactly what happened, and she can make this a 3-point swing. It's as good as getting them all to fall, and she does. She gets all 3. Just like that, from a 7-point lead down to a 3-point lead, and the Elgin Lady Owls have to get across the trap against the Guthrie Lady Jays. And she steps out on the line, so that's 2 times, once by Guthrie, once by Elgin. You think you're on your home court, kind of know court awareness. Comes up with the last 45 seconds and a run by the Guthrie Jays, who are down by 7. Now find themselves with an opportunity. Maybe play for the last shot. Try to bring it within a bucket or within 1 with a 3. 36 seconds she'll hold. Looks to, what do we got here? So we got a turnover there with a walk. And now return the favor for the Elgin Lady Owls. They'll hope to extend their lead before the end of the first with 24 seconds remaining. Back up top to Garrett with 10 seconds left to go. Needs a little bit of help back to Garrett. Garrett looks, drives, takes it strong to the hoop, and she's going to miss the opportunity. It's going to go out of bounds with 2.16 seconds. So this is what you practice. You got to inbounds and take the shot. Let's see the arrangement. Tries to get into Carter. Carter with a nice move around. Goes up off the glass, and it misses. A misfire, and it's 16-12. Elgin Lady Owls lead after 1. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network's OSN basketball presentation on a Tuesday night, and we have got 3 great matchups, MacArthur and Del City. We've also got Altus and Crossing Christian, and this one here at the Elgin Gym, Elgin and the Guthrie Lady Jays. Welcome back into quarter number 2 with Guthrie on the move, trying to chip away at that lead. Here it is with a 3 ball, just misses right off the rim. That would have made it a 1-point game. The ball goes out, sails out of bounds. Last touch by Guthrie. So Elgin Lady Owls will inbounds with 7.5 to go before half. Don't forget the boys football team will be honored at the halftime of this girls matchup for their academic state championship back-to-back. That's Carter in the lane, and she is going to be called with a travel. So a walk in the lane gets the turnover as Carter took one too many steps. So congratulations to the Elgin Owls with their second back-to-back academic champions in Class 5A. It's quite an accomplishment. Superintendent Nate Merez will join us at half, talk a little bit about that. Misses with a 3, Carter with a rebound, quickly down the court with Garrett. She takes the one little step inside the lane. Misses. And a whistle on the floor with the push. It's going to be Elgin's first team foul. Garrett will pick up her first here in quarter number 2. Takes it strong to the hoop, loses it as Deitman was not able to corral that. Penley will inbounds over to Garrett, and she'll walk the floor. So Guthrie's kind of used kind of a trap, and then they backed it away. So they kind of use it when needed. Don't really use it. A 3-ball out of the way, misses the mark. Loose ball tied up. I thought it was going to be a jump ball initially. There's a loose ball on the floor. Guthrie, Lady Jays with the steal. Opportunity with the boards coming down. They'll slow it down just a little bit, wait for some little help. Cross the court, 3-ball out of the way. Back irons. Boy, I'll tell you what, if they start raining those in, they're going to be a dangerous connection. They're that close. Garrett with the one-step move across her opponent, across her face, and she gets it to fall for the 2. And just like that, a connection for the Elgin Lady Owls to keep the lead. Guthrie, and the N1 for the Guthrie Lady Jays. We'll get to see that there on instant replay. She takes the drive, back away. She's going in. And she gets an opportunity at the 3-point swing. Take that back. That is an offensive charge. Wow, I thought it was going to be the N1. He put his fist down, but wrong on me. Sorry about that indication. Goes put up. Penley puts hard off the glass. No good. Rebounded. Into the hands of the Guthrie Lady Jays. Going to cross court. Open 3. Misses the mark. Into the hands of Nez. She gets the rebound. Going to go down to Carter, but Carter outstretched. I thought she was going to step on the line and go out of bounds, but she was able to corral that. That's a 3-ball. Misses the mark, but Carter put back with the rebound. No good. Guthrie now on the 3rd opportunity, so they didn't get the offensive boards, and they come up empty. 6-point lead for the Elgin Lady Owls. Lady Jays looking to try to get something going. They've tried some threes and now tries to go inside the paint. Penley gets a little bit of action with that. Gets the steal. I like her tenacity. Garrett says, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for the defense to set up. We're just going to go. She misses, though. Back to a 6-point lead. 7 was the largest tonight. And then Guthrie got within 3. That was when they fouled the 3-point shooter. Now here's a 3-ball on the way. It's the front end rim. No good. Rebound Penley. So almost halfway through quarter number 2 before we get to halftime on Tuesday Night Basketball here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Glad you could join us. Got some great action tonight. That was quickly, and Carter goes in. And they're going to say this one with the layup. That bucket counts. And she'll go to the line for the extra. So right there is the foul, the bucket, the harm. Count the bucket to finally get Elgin into 20. And Carter gets a 3-point swing going back the other way to make it 21. Largest lead now to 9 by the Elgin Lady Owls with 3:44 left to go here in the second quarter. And she let that just get off her hand as the defender last to touch. And Guthrie will get another opportunity to set this one up. 3:37 to go. Oh, wow, what great balance. I thought she was just going to fall down. She caught herself, didn't travel, puts it up, but misses the mark by what incredible athletic move. And unfortunately, wasn't able to connect for Guthrie. And 3:23 and counting before the half. Nez back out Penley for a wide open 3. Airs that one. That back iron's no good. Guthrie with the rebound. A steal on the floor. Loose ball picked up by the Lady Jays, and down the floor they go. Waits. 2:56 and counting. And we'll do a little bit of outside perimeter passing. Looks to drive, gets a little bit of a pick, gets double teamed at the top. Outlet on the far side. Oh, almost gets out of bounds. She'll stare down the defense, slow this one down just a little bit. She'll get that opportunity to go either way, and she's going to go strong, but she is then picked up by two defenders and then stripped and stolen by Nez. Down the court, she's going to go coast to coast strong, and she will get a blocking foul on the way as Maddie Nez gets the opportunity. No, Telefero. And the reason is, sometimes the hair blocks the number. So I see a 4, but I didn't see the 1. So my fault. And the largest lead now is 10. 22-12. Second shot coming up. Telefero misses the mark. Guthrie Lady Jays on the rebound. Or 2 to go before the half. Backs out 3 on the way. No. They're trying to let it fall. That's just that lid has been closed up for 3 opportunities for Guthrie. Be a much different game if they were able to connect. And you know how streaky basketball goes. It's exactly what can happen. 10-point lead with 1:42 left to go. Lets that one sail, and there you go. It's open on that side of the court for sure as Penley gets the 3. And the largest lead just keeps continuing with a $130. Almost stolen by Garrett. There's a little bit of collision there. Goes out of bounds. Lily will take it out. She'll go over to Garrett with 1:24. She'll look back at the bench. She'll get the play call with 1:19 left to go. Rifle pass to Carter. Carter down below. Boy, just off the mark, but Penley with the offensive board and the bucket. So Penley and Carter, as we said in the very get-go, they are a tandem to be reckoned with down below. And they're using that to their advantage. A mismatch really defensively with the final 53 seconds left to go before the half. 47 seconds. Drives the paint. Oh, there is the low Doolittle down below. How do you do? So Doolittle says, I'm right camped out underneath. Find the open man, and it's in for 2 off the glass. With 30 seconds left to go, we'll play a little pass between the two, between Garrett and Lily. Now we get Maddie Nez involved in it. There's the 4 that I was looking for. We'll play keep away with the final 15 seconds, and then we'll play for the last shot. Down to 12. We'll probably engage under 10. Now to 10. Look to go, and, man, just lets that sail off her hand. Coach Morris says, that's okay. That's okay. It's going to be ours anyway. It's off the hands of Guthrie with 7 seconds left to go. Down to Carter. Carter strong arms it underneath. Misses. A tap, a rebound over to Garrett right before the buzzer. And it's just like that. In the books, 27-14, the Elgin Lady Owls lead. We've got some halftime acknowledgments. We'll talk to Superintendent Nate Merez about the football team being honored for 2 years now, back-to-back academic state champions. And they'll be awarded those medals and that honor coming up right after this timeout on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Well, All-Star Jackets presented to Mr. Ferguson, Matt Lund, incredible state record, and Adesola got their jackets, and now the regular football team being honored, and they're going to face, of course, the home.
Academic 5A academic state championship the team won this year.
It's quite an accomplishment. It's the second. I know that we're facing their backs because we're on the away side of the gym. But a big round of applause for the Elgin football team to get the academic state champions back-to-back. They won it last year. They won it this year. So that means that they're doing it in the classroom as well as on the field. And our hats off to their great accomplishments. So we've got 7:38 left to go, and so we'll be back to halftime right after this. And then, of course, second half action right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
All right, welcome back to the Elgin Gym, and we are at half of the girls' game where the Elgin Lady Owls lead 27-14 over the Guthrie Lady Jays. And joining us is Superintendent Nate Merez for the Elgin Owls. And I want to say, first off, congratulations on, not only we'll talk about basketball in a minute, but, they were just honored, the boys. And how special is it for you as a superintendent, not only with the success on the field and the gridiron, but now to have back-to-back academic state champions for the Elgin Owls?
Well, Eric, suffice it to say we're an academic institution, the whole reason we have a public school system.
Right.
So that just, tells you that
what you're all about.
That you can do both.
Yeah.
And they really do feed into each other. So the kids want to excel in their extracurriculars, but the coaches, and it's not cliche, they enforce it. Hey, you've got to be students first.
Yeah.
And not all kids are at a certain level. They work with certain kids to inspire them and, pardon me, get them the help they need. So it's really what school is all about for any of our programs. And so proud of these guys, back-to-back academic
now he
state
said,
champions.
your athletic director mentioned something since 1986. And I didn't catch what he said. Was there something that's the first time since 1986? Or?
He probably mentioned about the district championship.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yes.
we've had some success when Chris Flowers was here. But
yes.
you got to go back to 86 as far as winning that district championship is what I understand. And so I believe he probably mentioned that, Eric.
Okay. Also, is Nate Merez, our superintendent for Elgin, talk a little bit about we not in the classroom, but now we're going to go on the football field. We've got a banquet coming up the 26th. That's a Monday. It's a couple of Mondays away from that. And we have got 2 honors. And, when you talk about the 11 schools that are on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and I think it's very special company when you've got Chalmer Wyatt with, Mike Dunn from Carl Albert. You've got Del City. You've got Newcastle as far as coaches. And then players, we got Matt Lund being nominated for OSN Player of the Year. He had the school record, for rushing, busted that. And he's up with Fields, who's going to OSU. And you had Xavier Robinson, who's already graduated and went to OU. That's good company. And I will say, I don't pick the winner of this. Yeah. So, there's a criteria that I use 5 coaches that help us. We get the fan vote, and you can go vote for it. But, again, you've got 2 representation. You got Chalmer, who won it Coach of the Year last year, and now you got a coach and a player being nominated as some of the best in the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's
quite an honor, and just to tribute, quick message about you, Eric, is you've done a great job building this network, and it's legitimate. You run it right. That banquet is fantastic. Yeah, it really is. Well, I know you work hard at that.
Yeah.
And so it's not easy to set up criteria for things. Yeah. And you've put together a group of people that makes it to where it's legitimate. And if you get that award, like you said, with guys going to OUSU, Matt Lung just had an outstanding year.
Wow, just incredible. His highlights, because we're going to have those highlights. You're going to be able to watch the stream live. But I was putting together all their highlight packages, and I said, I am so glad I am not picking the winner of this, because last year, I'll just tell you this, I thought in my mind, and I won't say who I thought was going to win. Right. And then when the criteria comes, because, it's ranking of you may rank 1 through 4 differently than me, and there's a point system. Yeah. And so it was a fraction of a couple of points that went from first and second place.
He is a home run hitter, as you would say. I mean, when you hand him that ball, he's liable to go all the way.
Yeah, I know.
And he's fantastic. He's a great kid, great student, like this group that we have. And so, we're anxious to attend that awards banquet, and so proud of our guys. It's been great.
Well, lastly, on girls. Girls got a great lead, 27-14, and I really like the low post play between Carter and Penley. I know they've been working on that. They've really utilized that, and to their advantage, and it's worked out well tonight. Basketball, this is the seriousness part. Last pecking order before we start talking. I mean, basketball, you think, wow, you get over the holidays, you think, okay, I'm ready for basketball. It's already half over.
That's right.
They get their tournaments in, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, we're going, because at the end of February we're talking March and state championships.
And so, just like you mentioned, they've done a couple of block-to-block screens down here. Yeah. It just worked real well. It's a young group, as you know. Yeah. Freshmen, sophomores,
freshmen on
junior.
The floor. I know.
And so
the future is bright for the Elgin Lady
Owls. They're locked in and ready to play. And, of course, they're good kids as well, and that's what matters. Our boys team is in just a flat-out tough boys side of this thing. Crossing Christians, Guthrie, El Reno, Carl Albert. You might as well throw in the Oklahoma City Thunder, in there, and it would make it complete. But we're excited to be in this 5A district, and
that's
all
not
a
going
new experience. That's right. We continue to grow. We thank all our fans for our support. We always thank them for sticking with us.
Yeah.
It's about the kids. Go and support the kids.
Yeah.
And as soon as I say that, I will throw this little thing in there. Cool thing is community as well. Right across from us, Edgar McDonald celebrating his 94th birthday.
So I didn't know who it was. I heard 94.
Well, his sister-in-law celebrated her 94th birthday a month ago in this gym. We recognize her. So the 2 old Elgin graduates that are doing great. It's a good community. They support their kids and our kids, is like we like to say. So thank you, Eric, for doing this.
Well, thanks for joining us at halftime, kind of keeping us company and talking about it. Thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you.
All right. So Nate Merez, superintendent of Elgin Public Schools, and doing everything right on the floor and, of course, in the classroom. And the accolades continue. So Elgin will take it out, and they'll be on their end of the floor as they'll rifle this one out with a 27-14 lead. That's their largest. Back up to Carter. Carter's going to take a 3-ball. It back irons no good. But in the rebound is Penley. Penley takes it, puts it up strong, and she goes up to the hoop strong, and she will get the bucket to fall. So if you don't get Carter, you get Penley. Pick your poison. It's now a 29-14 advantage. Elgin Lady Owls. And Rising Eagle Brewery is your third quarter sponsor. I want to thank them for their sponsorship of all the Elgin basketball games for this year. For all the home games that we've been at. We got a makeup game on Thursday, by the way. Going to go coast to coast up, and that's going to miss the mark. So remember, there was a winter break that we had games canceled. And that is going to be made up on Thursday. I am told that game is going to be at 6:30. She misses the mark on the trip to the charity stripe. Yeah, that Western Heights game scheduled for the 8th at 6:30, and we'll have that game here live for you on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Won't be many games because it's usually a Tuesday-Friday matchup, but we do have some other Thursday games because they're makeup games across the state, you know, especially with their district games. Kind of a loose ball thrown away, kind of ugly. Goes back into the hands of Carter. She'll rifle that down below, tries to get it down to Penley. It's interrupted, and Guthrie with the steal and a whistle on the floor. For those who are watching on Facebook, please like us there, follow us there. We've got 3 games up on the network. Also on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. A trap there at the top of the key. Across the baseline, it's going to be stripped. But the Guthrie Lady Jays is able to come down with it. Stops and pops from 20. She gets that one up and in. So it's been a while. It's been a drought for the Guthrie Lady Jays going back into that second quarter. Oh, and there's a steal. Coming opportunity with maybe a 4-point swing and a whistle on the way in. Get to see this here is the steal right there. Up, oh yeah, and that's all she could do is just kind of put her arms up, but too much of the body in that. She'll go to the line shooting 2. That is going to be Garrett's second. Now, Garrett is what Superintendent Nate Merez said. That's a freshman on the floor. And she's your field general. She's bringing the ball down. So how exciting is that to have her for 4 years? Shot up and in. So she gets the 2 for 2, knocks them both down to brings it back into an 11-point contest, 29-18. Down to Carter. She got 3 defenders. It goes off the mark, off of her foot, and out of bounds. I'm going to say it's going to go off of a Guthrie Blue Jay defender. Up to Carter. Back outside to Garrett. Underneath. Guess who? So Carter gets the connection. Don't forget we'll have the boys game, part of the second of our doubleheader. Those who are traveling back and forth between MacArthur and Del City and Altus and Crossing Christian. Oh, splits the defenders, puts it up strong and hard, but misses that. Penley gets the touch rebound, and a foul is called. That's going to be the third now, and they'll play an aggressive style. We saw that in quarter 1. Played really aggressive, picked up 5 team fouls with maybe half or less than half of the quarter. That foul is going to be on Penley. That's going to be her second. So 2 away and she gets tripped up in another whistle. So try to get past her defender. And that's going to be 4 team fouls with that elbow. One more, and they'll put Guthrie in the bonus, and there you go. How about that? And the and one. And that is a great swing for the Guthrie Lady Jays. We'll see this here on instant replay. Gets that in. You just came late to the party. And she knocks that one in. So she gets the bucket and the harm with the opportunity at the free throw line for a three-point swing, and she does. So the fighting Guthrie Lady Jays not put away just quite yet. Elgin can't put it on cruise control. Oh, and another whistle getting aggressive down on the other end of the floor. To an 11-point contest. .502 left to go here in the third quarter. Penley wisely dishes that back out. She was double teamed. Fight for it. Penley gets the rebound. She'll put it up in a hold. She put it up strong. Miss Penley will go to the line shooting two. That's going to be the third foul now for Guthrie. So Elgin is giving Guthrie in the bonus. Guthrie's got two more to go until they put Elgin there. And Penley misses the first. Got a substitution coming in for the Lady Jays. Have the boys game to follow, part of our doubleheader. Ooh, in and out. So misses the opportunity. Loose ball and last touch by Elgin. So Guthrie will retain possession. Reed. She gets it over from Morgan. Reed back to Morgan. Morgan. Down low post to Doolittle. Back outside for a three ball on the way. Oh, I thought maybe this was the end of the court where all the threes would rain, but Guthrie has still come up shy on the threes. Coast to coast, opportunity, stolen, coming back down the other way. Here comes the Lady Jays on a fast break. Opportunity and a blocking foul is going to be called on the way in. So Telefaro, as Lily was not able to stop her momentum, she'll pick up her fourth. And we're already in the bonus for the Guthrie Lady Jays to try to chip into that lead. First shot up, no. Opportunity to bring it within 10. So Lily will go to the bench with 4. Shot up, misses. Penley with a rebound. Back over to Garrett. Penley to Garrett. Garrett, now the trap has started, and 5, there's going to be the walk with the 5-second. The 10 seconds to get it across the timeline. And the Elgin Owl faithful didn't like that call. And the swing with a little bit of Guthrie momentum in this one to try to bring it within 10 or less. Takes that strong to the hoop. Penley with a block, and then Carter with the other one, and there's a whistle on the floor. That one sailed out of bounds. Last touch by Elgin. Guthrie to inbounds. For the outside. Ooh, almost tic-tac with Garrett. Try to get an arm in there. Little floater inside the lane and a foul on the way in. As Morgan goes to the line shooting 2. Said it for the longest. Are we going to get to try to get it to 10? Once, twice, does. Chips away now to the Elgin to a 10-point lead. Second shot coming up. 3:35 remain in the third quarter. Should be an exciting fourth quarter. So don't go anywhere. Second shot up and in. Down within 9. Remember I talked about the threes that Guthrie has been taking and they've been close off the mark. If they start hitting those, there could be trouble abound. And look at that, a throwaway and a timeout on the floor. I think Elgin, no, it's a substitution rather. I think this momentum, you kind of keep an eye on it. Guthrie going to walk the floor. Going to be picked up as she crosses the timeline with 3:15 left to go in quarter number 3. Outside 3. Oh, and that's tipped away by Carter. Carter with a block. Quickly down the floor to Garrett. Garrett up against 2 defenders, up and in. Good for 2. So Garrett gets the layup to make it 34-23. With a little bit of trap for the Elgin Lady Owls. Stops and pops. No. Back irons into the hands of Penley. Penley with a rebound. Over to Carter. Carter loses it into the hands of the Guthrie Lady Jays, and here they come. 2-on-1. Splits the defender up high. No good. Rebounded into the hands of Penley. Penley looking down. Over to Carter, and there you go. That's how you look for your teammate. Open underneath to make it 36-23. We'll cross the timeline. 2:12 left to go here in quarter number 3. Defended by 2. Oh, and then a free into the lane is good for 2. It's 1:53 remain. Rising Eagle Brewery, third quarter. Great sandwiches, great atmosphere. Check them out. Carter for a 3-ball, misses the mark, hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Guthrie. You know, you kind of got that feeling that, you know, you're just kind of taking the foot off the gas, kind of, so to speak, if you're the Elgin Lady Owls. And Guthrie just keeps playing. I've talked about those dangerous 3 looks that they've had that just has not gone. And look at that. Momentum, Guthrie. So the bucket is good. The opportunity at the 3-point swing. Bring it within 8, and she does. So Elgin calls a timeout. They take it. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Well, after the timeout, and we talked about momentums in basketball, and you certainly see it. Just want to make sure that you kind of keep that fire. And now Guthrie going to play a little defense. Carter gets a free one down below. She puts that one in. She was camped out all alone. No one was there to pick her up, and we're back to a 10-point lead for Elgin. In the lane, up, scoop, up, off, and a whistle. Shot hits the front iron. So Morgan gets the one. Brings it to a 9-point game with 49 seconds. Remember, we got 8 minutes to go. We're a fourth quarter down to Carter. Carter waits for one defender to go back. She misses, gets the rebound, and the putback up is good. So Carter gets it with 35 seconds left to go. Guthrie has not had an answer for Miss Carter or the Carter-Penley connection. Really all a team effort, but man, that's really a tandem between the two, and there's a whistle. To the line, shooting two. Back irons, misses them both. Underneath. Penley splits the defenders. Man, that would have been an opportunity for the N1. I think that's worth a second look as she comes down right there, puts it on the floor, and she tries to split both defenders. She was looking for the bucket and the harm, but she'll get the two. Shot up and good. So Penley gets the one, looking for another opportunity. 5.8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Boys game to follow. Penley gets both of them. Leads back up to 13. Lets that one sail, and there we go at the buzzer, a 3-ball. Talked about that end of the floor possibly making a difference. Back to a 10-point lead, just like that. Fourth and final period coming up next right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
All right, welcome back to the Elgin Gym and the site of this matchup between the Guthrie Lady Jays and your Elgin Lady Owls. And we are now in the fourth and final period with a 10-point lead and a bucket at the buzzer for the Guthrie Lady Jays. So the Guthrie Lady Jays with the 3 at the buzzer. Opportunity to take this one out, trying to cut that lead. Elgin got it up to 13, and then Guthrie responded to bring it within 10. We'll start, of course, with the new 5s. That's team fouls apiece before we get into the bonus. That's a different change up when we're used to seeing carryovers and 1-and-1s. It's kind of make it a lot simpler to understand and follow. Lets that one sail up and in. So Morgan gets the layup. Seven-point lead. Lead was up to 13 at one point. 3-ball out of the way and hits it. So Maddie Nez answers with a 3 to bring it back up within 10. So just as Guthrie tries to claw their way back, Elgin with a quick response and a whistle on the floor. Not even a minute has come off the clock. Misses that. Penley down below. Hard to the lane, to the hoop. She is fouled on the way in. There's the feed into Penley. She'll take it. And, man, there's two, and then the third one on the way. Penley gets the one. She gets the one to fall. Second shot coming up. Boys game coming up as well after this conclusion of this girls game and the warm-up. Don't forget we have two other games in action. Penley gets them both. MacArthur and Del City. Be a great one for both boys and girls. And Altus taking on Crossing Christian. Coach, Superintendent Nate Morez said tough district, especially for the boys to be in with the talent that's there. A lot of 5A schools that, the bank is open there on the other end. It's been a good side of baskets for both teams as they played on both sides now. Back to a 10-point lead. It's going to go back down to Penley this time. Double team, puts it up strong. She gets her own rebound. She puts it back up and in. So the bucket will count, and she'll go for the three-point swing to get to 50 at the line. Couple of dribbles, eyes the basket up. Back iron's no good. Rebounded for Guthrie. Lady Blue Jays cross the timeline. Oh, right off of her foot. It wasn't really a kick. Just stopped the momentum, but she's able to regain it. Looks to drive. Eyes the three. Carter with the rebound. Back on this end of the floor quickly. Turn around. Goes off of the rim. Oh, nice block by Carter. But, you get the block, but then you didn't block out for Guthrie, who gets the gets the ball back and the foul. That's going to be Penley's fourth, though. Coach going to make a decision. You got a little bit of a lead, but got that tandem. You just let her stay in until she fouls out. Gets that to go. Lead is 11. Lead is now 10. So, kind of a long way to go with this one. Garrett going to go down. She's going to take it strong to the hoop. She misses. Carter with the putback rebound, no good. Penley with a fight for it between two, and they're going to say a jump ball is called. So a jump ball underneath. And the possession arrow will go to the Guthrie Lady Blue Jays. Glad you could join us on Tuesday Night Basketball on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Oh, yeah, they had to correct the possession arrow. It's going to be white ball, so Elgin will retain underneath their own basket. Garrett back up top to Carter. Back to Garrett here on the near. To Penley. Penley looks, gets that one stripped. Coming back on the give and go and the fast break opportunity. So hold the phone. They're not going away just quite yet. That's why I say when you take the gas off, kind of slow down the momentum with that lead, you think, and then okay, but they're answering the way they need to. Back to a 10-point lead. Long way to go in this one, though. 4.5 to go. A little bit of a trap at midcourt. Goes across two defenders, and you're just going to let her go free to the lane, and the bucket goes. and a timeout is called. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Classic Lawton Chevrolet, we love our community and we want to show our appreciation.
We offer savings for military, first responders, college students, and educators, giving back to those who give everything they've got.
What's in your driveway? You don't have to come onto the lot, we'll bring it to you.
Get a 360-degree view and video summary of every vehicle. Top dollar for your trade and even get pre-approved. ClassicChevyNation.com.
What's in your driveway?
Enjoy the difference.
All right, welcome back to the Elgin Gym, site of this matchup. It's been pretty interesting tale of the second half as hats off to Guthrie. They are just playing. But you wouldn't expect anything less. Oh, then the give and go to Carter. That's what I said at the very beginning. If you don't have an answer for Carter and Penley, it can be a long night for you. Back up to 10 is the lead. Top of the key, looks to drive, splits the defender's loose ball. Picked up into the hands of the Elgin Lady Owls to Garrett. Garrett, fast break opportunity coming back down the other end to Telefero, and the assist from Garrett to make it 55-43 with 3:33 left to go. Elgin only trailed at the very get-go of this contest only once and has not looked back. Slowing down to pace just a little bit to open up. Doolittle from the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Carter. Two defenders on her. Into the hands of the Elgin Lady Owls. Back over to Garrett. Carter up top. Look to the near. Oh, and then we're going to try to go to Penley, but a little bit too high into the hands of Doolittle with 2:57 left to go. Doolittle for three. No. Gets the rebound on the offensive board with 2.5 to go. Baseline. Open three from the corner. That rains in, and a timeout quickly called. Coach Wisely calls a timeout, and we'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group specializes in audio, video, and lighting for schools, house of worship, home, and business. Work with our team's engineers to design the right system for your conference rooms, video telecommunications, stadiums, auditoriums, video walls, home theater, and automation. Whether your next project is large or small, let our team with over 150 years of combined experience help design the right system with simple, reliable technology.
So back to action as now they'll put a little bit of a press on. Guthrie trying to make their defense moves, but Elgin just, as Telefero gets the two to connect. 2:06 left to go. Doolittle for the three. No good. Rebounded by Garrett, and there's a hold coming back down after the rebound. And substitutions coming in. Guthrie has 3 team fouls here in the fourth. Elgin only 2. Seems like Elgin gets aggressive in quarters 1 and 3, not so much in 2 and 4. I think they start off aggressive and they kind of get into a groove. Penley disrupted as Garrett loses it, gets the ball momentum. She goes strong to the hoop, but she misses the mark. Believe it or not, into the hands of Penley, who gets fouled with a whistle on the way in. kind of go see that again. Right, like, oh. Lady Blue Jay had her hand momentarily on it. Hey, don't forget to vote for your OSN Coach of the Year, Player of the Year, for our poll section for our football banquet that's coming up on the 26th, live at 7:30 from Cameron University. You'll be able to see that. Excited to bring it to you. Some great nominees representing the schools and the Oklahoma Sports Network. Vote early, vote often. Vote as long as you want, as much as you want. Stay up for about another week until we close those polls. It's kind of wrapping up the football season. Lets that one go for a 3 off the mark, no good. Put back, no good. Loose ball, and it's going to be a tap out, and it's going to be out of bounds. Buck 9 left to go here in this fourth and final period. Don't forget, boys game to follow. It's Garrett. No whistle. Timeout. They'll take it. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Welcome back to the Elgin Gym, site of this doubleheader between the Elgin Owls and the Guthrie Blue Jays. Got 1 minute left to go. The boys' game will follow. Kind of a great night put up for Elgin. That's what Nate Merez, superintendent of Elgin, talked about. How special it is, the underclassmen on the, especially your field general, a freshman, taking the ball down the court, and a whistle. That's all you can do. Put now Elgin in the bonus. Should notice we're going to shoot 2. 5 is the magic number. Start over each quarter for both teams for the bonus opportunities. Shot coming up. Up and in. She gets the Elgin Lady Owls to 60. Second shot. Up, rims out. Rebound, though, Elgin Lady Owls. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Elgin, and there'll be a jump ball called. No, a timeout called by Elgin. So Lady Owls want to keep the possession. They call timeout. We'll take it with them right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
So the scramble for the loose ball. Instead of a jump ball, Elgin retained possession. Timeout was called quickly. They'll take it. Final 43 seconds on the clock. Elgin will inbounds from their own basket underneath. Up top to Carter, to Penley. to Garrett. Garrett looks to get past her defender. Back up top. Ooh, a lot of banging going on for Nez. Remember, Guthrie is in the bonus, so we'll go back to the line if they shoot it with 29 seconds left to go. That's all they can do. Playing keep away. Garrett dribbles, engages, gets between two. Just play great keep away ball with 19 seconds left to go. She'll be up. Interface back out to Garrett with 13 to go. Back over to Garrett. 8 seconds. Won't have to do anything. They can just call it off. Penley back up top. Maybe the claps will start. 2 seconds down to 1, and that will end it. 60-46. Elgin Lady Owls. They defeat the Guthrie Lady Jays. And we've got the boys game, the second of the doubleheader. It's coming up next as you're watching Elgin basketball right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hail damage on your vehicle? Look no further than Cars Hail Repair Specialists. They're locally owned and operated with certified PDR technicians and offer a lifetime warranty with zero out-of-pocket guarantee. They work directly with your insurance and they give a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Make sure you ask them about the $200 referral program. Cars Hail Repair Specialists. Give them a call today, 580-360-5050.
Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventive maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventive maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
Your comfort comes first. Miller Noble Heating and Air.
It's real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend. It's called the Juice. And at Jersey Mike's, it adds that jazz to your sub. Add a flavor zing with the Juice. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
College is about more than just a degree.
It's a journey that will shape your future and change your life. That's why MSU Texas provides a place to find your passion,
To connect with others.
and discover who you truly are.
We're dedicated to providing a well-rounded education that prepares you for a variety of careers.
You'll have everything you need to pursue your dreams at MSU Texas.
Start your journey. For more information, visit msutexas.edu.
We are celebrating.
Here at Pam and Barry's team, we've been helping you through the real estate process for more than 20 years.
We want to thank you for choosing our team to help you.
We sold our house at full asking price, and it took less than about a week to get our full asking price with Pam and Barry.
Don't go at it alone.
Let us handle it all here.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Well, welcome back to the Elgin Gym, site of this matchup, second of our doubleheader. Congratulations to the Elgin Lady Owls defeating the Lady Guthrie Blue Jays in the first of our doubleheader, and the guys setting to go here in the second of our doubleheader. Also, 3 OSN games on the network, including Altus and Crossing Christian, and we also have MacArthur at home against Del City, so you can catch both of those. All 3 of those on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So glad to have you along. My name is Eric Sherm. Hey, don't forget, you can download us for free on the Apple and Android devices by searching the Oklahoma Sports Network. You also can find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. And for those on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And on Facebook, follow us there as well. Elgin Tip-In Booster Club gives you the opportunity as the home game matchups. And it's time now for our starting lineups by Lawton Paint and Body. We take the dent out of accident. 580-529-7777. And the Guthrie Blue Jays going to be in all dark, just like the girls, all dark black with the Guthrie blue with the numbers. And the Elgin Owls going to come on the other side. Watson being introduced. And for the Elgin Owls, flip on the other end of the court. Going to be in all white as Lohman gets introduced. As Nicholas Merez, 5'9" junior. Mr. Young is Lucas Young, forward. And 35, Trace Laura. Quarterbacking the team for the football squad is a junior. He'll come back for his senior year. We'll get this one ready to tip off. Glad you could join us here on the network, where we'll put 8 on the board. Great night for basketball. And this is, I don't want to say separation, but it certainly is. Certainly is the pecking order in the district. Very important, the seeding. Of course, who hosts, and you get into the area and regionals, and 8 teams wanting to punch their ticket to state. Very special as we're ready to tip this one off at center court. Elgin in all white. Their numbers in red, very hard to recognize and see as far as Elgin is concerned. Tip is going to be controlled by the Guthrie Blue Jays on this end of the floor. Kind of a miss for Elgin with the tip. And the Blue Jays will start off. Outside perimeter. A lot of perimeter passing. Wide open three goes baseline. Rifled pass on the other end for a wide open three. Hits the back iron, no good. Into the hands of Guthrie for the rebound, and here we go. From downtown, back irons, no. Loose ball picked up by Guthrie. Turnaround jumper is thought was going to be good. Rolls out for the third opportunity with 2 boards and a shot, and they come up empty. And so the Elgin Owls will come down for their first trip on the offensive floor. Lohman tries to get it over to Laura. Loose ball. Picked up. Lohman for 3. Back irons, no good. Picked up. Still scoreless. On the opening get-go, both teams had an opportunity of getting the ball on the offensive side of the court, and they both come up empty. 3 ball on the way is good, so the Guthrie Blue Jays end that drought with a 3 and the opening lead. Back up to Laura, to Young. Back actually tips back out of Young for a potential steal into the hands of Merez. Merez dribbles between his legs, looks to go outside. Laura goes for the 3, misses the mark, off the rim. Trace was looking for a little bit of extra, doesn't get it. And so Elgin, 2 trips down the court, and they come up empty. Guthrie with the opening 3 on their second trip, and they'll slowly walk it up. Strong to the hoop. Oh, and the bucket. You get to see that one again on instant replay. A nice move, strong, hard, and then a soft touch to go in. Makes it the try for the 3-point swing. Misses off the mark on the bonus. Merez looks for a little bit of help as he's got the trap. Lohman, cross court, into the hands of Lucas. Young gets it with a putback. To Merez, top of the key. Over to Lohman, heavily guarded. Lohman looks to drive. 3 defenders there. Outlet to Trace Laura. Trace back irons, no good with a 3. Into the hands of Guthrie, and the Blue Jays get the rebound. 5-0 lead down the court. I like that open with the perimeter shots of trying to find the open look. Says, well, you're not going to come and engage me. I'll take it. So another 3 is what the Guthrie Lady Jays were struggling to do. Guthrie has put it right in it, and it's an 8-0 run. 8-0 run. Merez has some trouble with it, gets it stolen. Coming down on the other end of the floor. Coast to coast, Laura is going to put his hand in the cookie jar, and we'll get the foul. The whistle. Okay, so we have an official that wants a timeout to have 2 individuals to talk about it. Kind of want to make sure that any emotions flare, so you got Laura being talked with as well, and remember, he's the starting quarterback for the Elgin Owls as a junior. Come back to his senior year, and we'll shoot 2. Guthrie has got definitely athletes on the floor. Well, in basketball, you can all call them that, but you can really see under control of what they look like. 9-point lead in a 9-0 run. Make it 10. 10-0, Guthrie leads. 4:51 remain in quarter number 1. As Lohman, cross court to Merez. Back to Lohman. Tries to go baseline. Merez from way downtown, and he hits it. So Nicholas Merez finally gets the Elgin Owls on the board with a 3-ball to make it 10-3 and stop that 10-0 run of the Guthrie Jays. Back iron's no good. Rebounded by Laura. Back over for Merez. He'll look back at the coach for a new play call. Halfway through quarter number 1. It's a 10-3 lead by the Guthrie Blue Jays. Wide open 3-ball on the other end. No good. Rebounded by Guthrie. Rifles that. Open look. Back up top. Bounce pass. Down below, and there you go. Can't let the open man free. 12-3, timeout is called. We'll take it with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Scooters Coffee, world-class coffee rooted in quality, with 2 locations to serve you in Lawton and Elgin. Wake up to the amazing aroma of quality, from their hot and iced drinks to blenders, smoothies, teas, to even their great food delights. Or why not try their at-home coffees or coffee on the go? Locally owned and operated, Scooters in Lawton and Elgin. Scooters, rooted in quality.
Well, before some of the game, they were also playing tributes to Toby Keith. Unfortunately, Toby Keith lost his battle to stomach cancer, passing away yesterday. Too young. Toby Keith's got a lot of legacy behind. Nice little put back up off the glass. A little run for Elgin as they got a little bit of a pep talk from the bench. 12-5 lead, Guthrie with the lead. 3-ball on the way. Oh, and that's going to stick. And that's going to be a jump ball. And that's going to be possession arrow going the other way. Had it lodged right in there as Lohman out to Merez. Oh, looks for a little bit of help. 3:09 left to go. Rifles that cross-cap pass to Merez for the 3, no good. Loose ball, tipped around, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Guthrie. So Elgin will take the inbounds underneath their own goal. Under their bucket with Trace Laura. Up top. Merez looks to Lohman. Lohman between 2 defenders over to Laura. Back up top to Merez. Shuffling feet down below. Give and go and underneath. Lets that long ball hit. So Jake Lohman gets the 3-ball to go. They chip away in that Guthrie lead, 12-8. You kind of need that. Stop the sting. Stolen as Merez out to Lohman. Lohman an opportunity, wait for the defender, and he kind of slips on the court and a whistle on the floor. The ball goes sailing out, so I don't know if there was a little bit of perspiration or something. Referee trying to check to make sure. Just lost his footing. Unfortunate. Great steal. Looking for an opportunity to get the bucket to try to bring it within a bucket. And Guthrie. 3-ball on the way. No good. Whistle. Goes out of bounds. 2:03. Merez gets guarded. He'll get picked up with a trap. Back to Lohman. Lohman has to circumvent that. Over to Merez. Merez cross the court trying to go deep. Oh, and then saved into the hands outside. Trace Laura for a 3-ball. No good. Off the mark. Misses the opportunity on the rim. So a missed opportunity twice down the floor for Elgin. Try to make this a little more interesting. Get go from way down in the corner for a 3-ball look. No good. Loose ball picked up. Elgin. Over to Merez. Merez. Oh, Trace Laura. they're going to say he traveled. So I understand, because when you look at it, just couldn't get his feet, with the ball down, and that was a good call. Unfortunately, turnover. So the last 3 trips down the floor for the Elgin Owls have come up empty, even with a steal. Still a 12-8 contest. Guthrie with the lead. To make a little base move, turnaround jumper is good. So Morgan gets it to fall to make it 14. Steele coming back down the other way. Freebie opportunity, misses the jam, hits the front end of the rim. Laura back down on the other side. Quick pass up and off the glass for 2 is good, and the bucket counts. So let's see that again on instant replay. Bam, bam, and then thank you some. And get you some as the bucket counts. The Elgin Owls. And just like that, with the bucket and the 3-point swing, makes it a 3-point contest. Lead was 10, if you remember, a 10-0 run till Elgin came back. Oh, little ticky-tack. Going to reach behind, and foul is going to be on Gomez. It's going to be his first, but unfortunately for Elgin, well, they may get out of it because it was their 4th. Only 21 seconds. I'm going to say they're going to put them in the bonus, but only 20 seconds remain. Hold for the last shot, possibly for Guthrie. 16 seconds left to go. Outside corner. Fakes, goes baseline, trap between 2. Outside look. 3 ball on the way. And that goes in. And at the buzzer, and that shot's going to be no good. But that was a stinger to make it 17-11 after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Set to inbounds. Welcome into the second quarter. Guthrie with a 17-11 lead. Second of our boys' game. Congratulations, Elgin Lady Owls, in winning the first of our doubleheader. Trying to go with the give and go, and that was not open, but so is the wide side corner 3. So back-to-back threes for Guthrie. Merez, boy, there are a lot of bodies banging in there. Tries to go for the steal and gets too much. Lohman will inbounds. We'll send that over to Merez. And a whistle. Lead is 9. Guthrie. They had a 10-0 run to start. And Elgin chipped away at that lead. Trying to regain something as Merez looks for a little bit. Laura, one-hand rifled pass over to Lohman. To Merez, who's trapped. Back up to Lohman. Lohman. Boy, he stops and pops. He drains that one. Makes it a 13-20 contest. Back to a 7-point lead for Guthrie. Boy, they like that outside corner for a three. Putting a little bit of pressure now. Slowing that down just a bit. Lets that one sail. Back iron's off the glass, but a Guthrie rebound. Back up from downtown, no good. Rebound, and then a putback up off the glass. That's no good. Gets the third rebound, and then we're back up top. So Guthrie really crashing the offensive boards. They don't get the bucket, but they sure get the rebounds. Goes strong to the hoop, doesn't get it, misses, and a jump ball is called on the rebound, and the possession arrow will stay on this end of the floor. 6:03 before the half. I want to thank the Elgin Tippin Booster Club for their support of making sure all of these home broadcasts of all Elgin basketball games are played. We've got a makeup game on Thursday with Western Heights, and that will be at 6:30 for a start. A makeup game Thursday. So we'll be back here at the gym in just a few days. Set this one up. To Lucas Young, back over for a three ball to Trace Laura. He comes up shy. So misses the mark. Coming down on the other end of the floor. Goes coast to coast, lets that one sail with a one-arm throw. No good. Trace Laura with a tip-in steal into the hands of Merez. Merez gets a little bit of help. Over to Lohman. Lohman looks to drive. Over to Laura. Laura to Lohman. Lohman backs out. Tries to engage. And a ticky-tack. As Laura will inbounds to Merez. Looks for a little bit of help. Outlet. Back up to Laura. Merez loses his balance but does not travel, but cannot get it to Lohman, and that's going to be a turnover. 20-13. Guthrie leads with 4:46 left to go before the half. Oh, nice little fadeaway. Oh, that's pretty. So Harper makes it look easy in the lane with 22-13, your score. Guthrie keeps going right back. Merez goes strong to the hoop. Loose ball, picked up, coming back down on the other end. Oh, man, I thought there was going to be a carry. Flip out for a three. That goes in and out, but a putback up off the glass for the rebound is good, and a timeout is called. Score is 24-13. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
All right, welcome back to the Elgin Gym, site of this matchup between the Elgin Owls and the Guthrie Blue Jays. It's now a 24-13 lead by Guthrie with about 4:09, almost a half of a quarter to work with. Elgin called the timeout, and they will take possession on the other end of the floor. Mraz walks it across the timeline. Just like the girls' game. Sometimes they trap, sometimes they don't. Laura, will he hit a three? Not this time. He's been trying to bank that one out. Gets the rebound and the offensive board. So Martin gets it to fall. Chip away at that Guthrie lead. Wide open three. Lets that one sail, and boy, that was pretty coming off the hand right there. Gets the three to make it 27-15. 3:18 left to go. Here at the Elgin Gym. Laura to Mraz. Mraz, top of the key. Looks to drive. Lets that one sail. Misses the mark off the rim, no good. Rebounded Guthrie. Here comes the Blue Jays. Goes baseline, back up for, I thought it was going to be a three. No, it's going to outside corner three. Why not? It's raining threes in the Elgin Gym, and it's a double lead, 30-15 now. Largest lead tonight for the Guthrie Blue Jays. They started off with a 10-0 run till Elgin was finally to come back with some points. 2.5 to go. Mraz looks for a little bit of help. Back up top to Lohman. Lohman looks to drive, stops, pops. Back iron's no good. Gets his own rebound. Looks between two defenders. Tipped into the hands of Mraz. Mraz, and they're going to say travel. So Mraz took one too many steps after the deflection, and Guthrie will take over with 2:19. Those on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel on Facebook. Like us there, follow us there. Follow us on all of our social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, X. Tries for the three, and this time the lid was closed. Laura, he is trying to make sure one goes in, and he misses the mark. He's been kind of quiet all night. Sometimes it can happen to a shooter. 1:55 remain of halftime, and I think they've got a little gymnastics with some young ladies that are going to be performing. We'll hopefully get some of that for you. During the girls' game, the boys' football team was honored with letter jackets for all staters, and then also the Academic State Championship. Oh, wow, what a move. You got to see this again in instant replay. Just taking you to the backyard school. Gets the layup, the two, and the harm with the foul. Trying to make it a three-point swing. Up, back iron's no good. Oh, it's touched by Elgin, and it goes out of bounds off of a Guthrie Blue Jay, so Elgin will retain. Gets across. Three ball on the corner, no good. Rebounded by Guthrie. Pushing the mark, coming down on the other end of the floor. Guard against Lohman and Lucas Young. Bounces around, no. Loose ball, Mraz get an opportunity at a layup. Up and in. So Nicholas Mraz gets it to 17. With a final buck to go here in the second quarter. Before the half, waits for two defenders to go by him. Puts it up hard, up off the glass, no good. Rebounded Mraz, and we're under a minute. From a Lucas Young to a Lohman feed inside the lane, no. Comes up empty. Guthrie down on the other end of the floor. Coast to coast, no good. Rebounded by Lohman. Lohman will wait to cross over to Merez. Merez will hold 21 seconds. Play for the last shot. Trying to do what they can before they'll go into halftime and talk about it. Lohman stops. Little fade. No good. Loose ball picked up by Guthrie. Opportunity at a layup coming up. Just look off the center, and that's going to be rifled off. Oh, my goodness. That counts. That's a 3. We've got to see that one again. I know some people were asking this, but let's see this on instant replay. Right there, just throws it up, and it sinks in just like that. That's something special to bring it to a 12-point, 32-20 lead at the half. So we'll take a timeout and be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
I thought we'd give you a little bit of entertainment here from some of the accomplishments of this young gymnastics team. And join us here at the Elgin Gym. Mentioned that we had at the halftime of the girls' game some All-Staters that were acknowledged for the football team, and this is the football team, what do you call it, second in a row academic championship. So they put out some floor mats out here for these young ladies doing all their work, gymnastics, and get to put a little bit on a display during a game. Hey, don't forget, we've also got in the midstream of the seconds of doubleheaders of our 3 games slated for tonight, MacArthur and Del City. Also, Altus Crossing Christian. And this one here, Elgin and Guthrie. Guthrie leads by 12, by the way, 32-20. And we'll have second half action coming up. A little gymnastics performance here for the halftime crowd. We're at the Elgin Gym. Glad to have you along for this one. Don't forget, download for free, watch for free by searching the Oklahoma Sports Network on your Apple and Android devices. Also Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Facebook, like us there, follow us there. You'll know, hey, what games we got coming up. We got some makeup games on Thursday, including here at the Elgin Gym against Western Heights. We'll be able to bring that to you. I think also in Mid-Dell, we've got another makeup game coming up as well, so we'll take a look at that. We are going to take a quick timeout and be back to second half action after this timeout. You're watching OSN Game of the Week here at the Elgin Gym on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Scott's House of Flowers in Elgin has been proud to serve Elgin and the surrounding area with a wide variety of flowers and gifts for all occasions. Come see them for great gift ideas, including the exclusive Tyler candles. And who couldn't resist Sweet Shop USA, featuring handmade grand truffles. Scott's House of Flowers, just off Highway 277 in Elgin. Delivery available, or stop by for easy pickup. Phone 492-4880. Scott's House of Flowers.
They say the best way to be a good neighbor is to know your neighbors and give a little help when they need it. And when you need a little, you can find help at Ace Hardware in Elgin. Not only do they offer everything from grills to flowers, paint, hardware, and tools, they offer experience to help guide you through the process. And they're happy to take the time to make sure you can do it right. Ace Hardware of Elgin. They're more than just a hardware store. They're your neighbors. Ace Hardware, 7796 Highway 277 in Elgin.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
When it comes to your home, you need someone that you can trust to keep it safe and protected for you and your family.
Vesta Foundation Solutions is your local, family-owned company that has helped many homeowners fix and protect their homes.
Our engineered solutions can take care of all of your foundation repair, basement waterproofing, concrete leveling, and dirt crawl space repair needs.
We take pride in getting the job done right, and you'll always be protected with up to a 75-year warranty.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Guys, the toilet's clogged! Stop again! Oh, that's gross. Unnecessary clogging. 30-minute fix. We'll have you back and use the toilet in no time.
Don't let bad plumbing penalize you. Call Whitehead Plumbing today. When plumbing problems hit hard like a linebacker, call an audible. Whitehead Plumbing is here to tackle them head on.
Whitehead Plumbing, the real MVPs. Yeah! Woo!
We're your plumbing MVP.
All right, so ready to start second half action here. And a 3-ball on the way. Misses the mark for the Guthrie Blue Jays, but they'll get the rebound. Put it back up. Does not come down. It's our Rising Eagle Brewery third quarter. Great food, great atmosphere, great fun. You want to check them out at your next earliest convenience. Hey, we are going to be back here at the Elgin Gym for a makeup game against Western Heights, so make sure your legs are fresh, guys, because you got a makeup game. You know, everybody loves winter snow outbreaks, you know, where they shut down school and these games, but some of these games have to be made up when they're district games. Let that fake the pass and the 3-ball, and Morgan gets it to pay one more time of not defending the 3. 15-point lead now for the Guthrie Blue Jays. Into the hands of Lohman. Lohman gets a little bit of a stutter and a whistle and a push. I was going to try to peek in on some of our other matchups. Oh, nice. Little throwback. So Hagan gets the 2. Leads back down to 13. Oh, they're going to say he traveled. Took a little walk. A walk on the wild side. Oh, there's a steal. Guthrie with a fast break layup, up and in. So Morgan got to know where he is at every end of the floor. It's Guthrie. Opportunity. Lohman back up to Lohman, to Merez. Merez looks. Young back outside. 3 ball on the way. Lohman connects. So Jake Lohman gets the 3. Outside. A lot of shuffling of feet, as you can see in a whistle before the shot. So, yeah, back here on Thursday. Got some slated games for makeup games on Thursday. We got games on Friday, too. We'll have Newcastle and Cache up at the Newcastle gym. Getting a look at that, or 2 teams on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Gets that one to come put back, and we're going to shoot 2. So, never mind. Elgin has committed 2 team fouls in this third quarter. It's Trace Laura's second. Shot up and in. Second shot coming up. Also good. Got them both to fall. Merez to Lohman. To Laura, feed over to Merez. Back into Chase Young, and man, Chase puts it off the bank for 2. So Lucas Young gets it to go in. And that was just a good feed and assist. Man, try to do a reverse layup. Loose ball, but into the hands of Guthrie. Lead is 12. Guthrie 3 ball on the way. Misses the mark, but a nice rebound. Oh, and a put in inside the lane. No good. Tipped around, picked up by Lucas Young. And so the Elgin Owls come up with the rebound. Lucas Young back-to-back points for the young man. And he brings it within 10. Basketball, a game of streaks. Lucas Young with back-to-back points for the Elgin Owls. Outside corner. Top of the perimeter. Outside. We're now halfway through the third quarter. Looks to drive, fadeaway, stop up and in. Didi with the layup, which makes it 41. Elgin on their end of the floor. Merez between his legs. Gets a little bit of a defender pick and screen from Laura. Looks for a little bit of help. Put back up off the glass. They're finding ways. So Lohman finds his crease to the basket from Merez on the assist to bring it back to 10. 41-31 is your score. Kind of slow this pace down for Guthrie. Not anxious to, and they're very patient. Splits 3 defenders up and in. So Morgan, you're just going to have to know where he is. And he's everywhere on the floor. Everywhere you look, there he is. Trace Laura faked the 3. Put back over to Merez. Merez gets in a little bit of trouble, tries to go to Lohman. Stolen. Opportunity, a 2-on-1 fast break up, and the bucket counts. Beatty with a layup. And the opportunity for the N1. Shot up, back iron's no good. So misses the opportunity at the three-point swing. Lohman across the court, looking for a little bit of help. Back up to Trace Laura, inside. Lucas Young, and they're banging around, and a whistle and a foul. take it out here as Lohman. Elgin has committed 3 team fouls to Guthrie's 2. Oh, wow. Fake the pass backwards for Noah Martin. And that just goes out. 2:23 remaining in the third quarter. We'll trade it out. Lohman will put it in. Trace Laura tries to get it over to Lucas Young. Strip stolen by Guthrie. And the bucket counts. Little trail back, up and in. Fast break opportunities. You want to play that fast break. Better we be willing to match it. And the three-point swing for Guthrie coming up. This shot on the way. Gets the shooter's bounce and the roll. 2:15 remain. Leads back up to 17 for Guthrie. Bounce pass. Oh, that's stolen. Very well read by Guthrie. Fast break. Bounce pass up. Misses. Loose ball picked up. Elgin with the rebound. Heavily guarded, and they're going to say a little bit too much extracurricular. Lohman inbounds to Merez. 1:55 remain in quarter number 3. Merez. Nice little feed to Lohman. Nice soft touch. So Lohman gets the soft touch to go in. Make it 48-33 with a $1:32 remaining. Outside. Gonna let that go hard, strong to the hoop. Comes up empty, no whistle. Little floater gonna go up. Oh, misses the opportunity. Not able to get it to fall this time by Martin. Outside. Offensive is called. So the charge is called. Final 57 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up. Lohman tries to get that over. Force feed to Trace Laura. That's stolen. 45 seconds remaining. Coming up coast to coast. Up. Clark gets the layup to fall. And the whistle. 17-point lead. Trying to make it 18 with a bucket here at the line. Shot up. Back iron's no good. 38 seconds. Merez. Crosses. Fade away. Oh, they're going to say foul in the act. I don't know. I don't think he was on the line. Just going to shoot 2. Yeah. So he wasn't in the act of a 3. .30 seconds remain in quarter 3. Like these new clocks where you don't say, is that 30 minutes? Am I seeing that right? It always not really confuses me, but looks different when I see it. Gets the first one to go. Merez at the line for the second. 30.38 seconds. Basketball, all those little points of a second will count. Gets them both. Merez back to 15 with 26 seconds left to go. Down to 18. Man, nice move to the bucket. Just pretty. Back down the other side of the floor. There it is, a 3-ball on the way to answer. So Lohman hits the 3 to end the third. 52-38. We'll be back with the fourth and final period right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Well, I mentioned soccer in there as well. That's coming up right around the corner. Getting ready for the spring soccer season. Got a little bit of baseball as well. So, yeah, just with football ending, it's not over. You got basketball, had some wrestling. Opportunity now, see a little bit of spring sports, including track. So track, soccer, and baseball all coming up on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Change it and bring it to our fourth and final period. Lets that one sail for a 3-ball. So Hagan is able to connect with a 3. Elgin keeps playing, keeps fighting. 3-ball on the other side. Misses the mark. Oh, right there at the line. Yeah. They'll put back for another 3. So Watson gets the 3 for Guthrie. Coming back down on the other end of the floor, Elgin. Step back for Merez. Out. Top of the key. Rolls. Lohman looks to engage. Tries to split 2 defenders out. Trace Laura on the side, not able to connect. Kind of a cold night for Trace. Trying to heat things up here in the Elgin gym. .642 and counting. Guthrie will play a little stall ball, take a little bit of time off. Look for just the right shot. 3-ball in the corner. Hits the front iron, no good. Loose ball picked up by Guthrie. They get the offensive board and the bucket. And a timeout is called. So they'll take it, we'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, AeroSign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. AeroSign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Back to action, and just like that, a putback So Bolin is going to come up and do a little bit of a streak here for the Elgin Owls. Lets that one sail for a 3 look. No. Rebounded by Lohman. Quickly down the floor. Lucas Young to Merez. Merez. Trace Laura finally hits. Just what you needed. I mean, eventually you get some of those to fall. Because, man, he was coming up shy, coming up empty. Gets the 3. Wide open 3 in the corner. And that's how you answer. So that's what you do. 3s for 3s. And we're right back to even. Okay, well, then we'll just try this again. Bounces what's off, misses the mark. Well, that's really what you have to do in the fourth quarter. Is you're down by this much. Want to try to put it down. Guthrie is going to kind of slow this one down a little bit of tempo and use a little bit of clock. And why not? There it is. Last time it was hit from that corner for a wide 3. Doesn't take it. Bounce pass out. Loses it. Goes off. Looks like it's going to be off the tip of Elgin. So Guthrie will inbounds. I don't know if that was a flop. Someone was asking about some stuff, trying to separate from Laura. No whistle, and nothing was done. So and we got one called underneath. Timeout is called. So 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. We had some great 3 games in action. MacArthur and Del City, Altus and Crossing Christian. And this one here, Elgin and Guthrie. You can watch these all on demand after they get in their conclusion. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook, like us there, follow us there. Also on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV if you're watching from your home devices. And on the go, always easy accessibility is on your Apple and Android's devices. Just search the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's free to download, free to watch. Got some great games coming up. And don't forget, we'll have a playoff run with some of these teams, too, that you'll want to watch. It's kind of very much like football. Stay tuned. We'll have some of those. Guthrie will inbounds underneath. 4.5 to go. Just goes charging hard to the hoop after the inbounds. Trace Laura has to throw that one away. Well, we're officially now halfway through this fourth and final period. Guthrie with the ball and with the lead. Rifles that down underneath. Nice little move inside. Back up top. Outside corner. 3 ball on the way. Misses the mark. Loose ball picked up by Guthrie with the rebound. Tipped out, and that goes out of bounds. .345 in fourth and final period. Merez looks back to the bench, get a new play call. To Lohman. Lohman to Merez. Rifles. Up high to Lohman. Outside corner. Off the mark, but gets the offensive board. Back up to Merez. Merez. Oh, wow. Tapped out to Lucas Young. Deflected. Coming back down the other end, there's an Elgin Owl that hits the floor. But the putback layup is good. Merez looks at the 3. Eyes are between 2 defenders. Lets that one sail from downtown as Lohman. So Jake Lohman gets a 3 to make it 49. And that was kind of a throwaway. Steele coming back down the other way for the Elgin Owls. Merez, he needs a little bit of help. Gets over to Lohman. Lohman, near corner. Back to Lohman. Lohman eyes to Merez. Back outside. 3-ball out of the way. Misses the mark. Rims in and out. Guthrie with a rebound with 2:21 left to go. Lead is 15. Loose ball. Picked up. Lucas Young. Or take that back. That's Sean Gomez, 10, not 20. Told you my eyes get bad when it comes to seeing these light numbers on their basketball jerseys. Underneath, stolen away from Elgin. Lohman back down underneath, and that would have been a bucket counts for Sean Gomez, the senior. Forward getting some playing time on the court, and he'll go to the line shooting too. Buck 38. Shot coming up. Oh, man, just unfortunate. You hit it, and it rolls out that rim, right? That blasted rim. Can do some weird things. I'm going to talk about closing the lid on it. Guthrie, hard, up off the glass for two is good. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with in 5A when you see some teams, just like in football. And that 5A, I mean, you talk about Del City and Carl Albert having theirs, but now, backdoor up off the glass for two is good. But Crossing Christian now in the mix of all that, having to play up with their winning successes. And a whistle on the floor, but Crossing Christian, Del City, Carl Albert, got a Guthrie Blue Jay that's down, going to be attended to as he kind of slowly gets up. Trace Laura to the line, shooting two. So Laura gets the layup. So gets the first one of two. Oh, yeah, okay. So the bucket did count. Yeah, so we got that correct. I mean, so I think we got this all ironed out now. They had to get the scorer keeper. Okay, so he's not shooting two. He gets the bucket and the foul, so the harm. So now we're correct, and he got the 3-point swing to make it 54. So now we're all clear with 38 seconds left to go. All Guthrie has to do is just complete this out, and they'll get the big W. Elgin girls with their win over Guthrie in the earlier contest. Play that keep away with 21 seconds. No need to do anything. There's no fouls to give or anything. Just hold it with 12 seconds. Oh, tip in with a Trace Laura steal. 5 seconds to go. Let that one sail. Merez, and Merez hits a three. And that will end it. But what a way to end it with a three to bring it 68-57 is your final as the Guthrie Blue Jays defeat the Elgin Owls. Don't forget, we still got some games in action, Altus and Crossing Christian, and we also have MacArthur and Del City. We're going to wrap things up here, and we'll be back again Thursday, 6:30 for a start for girls and boys. It's a makeup with Western Heights. Appreciate you spending a Tuesday night with us. You've been watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.